All right, it's time for another video. This past week we had all of our regular ministry outreaches, everything we did on Zoom, and all of our in-person meetings that we had as well. And we were super busy. We went out of the city to a prayer retreat as well on Sunday and came back from that on Monday, so that kind of threw a kink in our schedule a little bit. We made some visits this past week. On, I guess it was Friday, we visited one family, Hina and her 3 children. Talked to them about some things about their faith. We were really busy on Saturday and Sunday getting ready for that trip. Then, and you had the ladies' Bible study.
Started the ladies' Bible study back up. I had taken a couple weeks off because of moving back here and then Cynthia being here for a week. So it was wonderful to get to spend the time, even though it was on Zoom, with the ladies.
Right. Then on Tuesday, we made some more visits. And boy, just getting around here in Bangkok takes a while, but we visited a couple of families. One of them was Brother Wakar and his family. He is a Christian in name. Doesn't really know what he believes, but he's born Christian. And he was in Pakistan when he was approached by some Muslim evangelists. When he refused to convert to Islam, he was beaten in the street. So he filed charges against the people who beat him, and so they filed charges against him for blasphemy, and he had to leave the country. He was going to go to prison for probably anywhere from 4 to 12 years. And so he left the country with his family, and they are here. One of the things, just getting to know this family, one of the things he mentioned was that he was so happy that since he'd gotten here a few months ago, his kids were learning so much more about the Lord, and they're going to a charismatic church. And he said his 6-year-old daughter had just received the gift of tongues this week. And some other things that he said, most of the people from Pakistan that get here, they're either charismatic, Presbyterian, or Catholic. And those are the 3 groups, and he's obviously, actually he was probably none of the 3, but when he got here, the first church he found was a charismatic church. So we're talking to them about true Bible doctrine and what the Bible really says, and we're concerned for his salvation, obviously. So we're sharing with him about that. So be in prayer for Brother Wakar. We visited another family after that, and just got back. It's been a crazy week, super busy. We're really tired. We do 5 meetings on Zoom every week. But we don't just turn the computer on. We have to study and prepare and be ready. When I do a 2-hour men's Bible study, I don't just sit down and open my Bible. I have to study. So we're doing all of that as well and staying busy. And I've started making some appointments for when we come back next year for Cynthia's wedding.
Yes.
And so that scheduling is, I call pastors when they're in their office, which is, 2 o'clock in the morning here. And so be in prayer for that. And but we had a great week this week, a really good week, and looking forward to this upcoming week. Oh, pray for the youth. Tomorrow evening we will have an in-person youth meeting because last week we had a funeral, and we just moved the youth from in-person to on Zoom. So we're going to move it back to having it on Zoom this week. What else do we have?
Just pray for our kids as they're at college. They do have a small break coming up the end of this week for ministry weekend, and some of them will be traveling to different places, so just keep them in your prayers, and hopefully they can get a little bit of relaxation during that time too.
Amen. Pray for Christmas ministries upcoming. It's crunch time. We do our Christmas ministry with the Pakistanis early, and so we've got just a few weeks to go in that. And I guess that's about it for this week. Thank you all for praying for us, and thank you for your faithful support. God bless you.